Damn, what the hell is this?
Homelander, Skylander, Bernie Sanders, every single Invincible character ever in 5. Now, this video is actually kind of lacking the comical aspect most of my tier list does. You know, typically it has some weird concept about it, but this one's pretty simple. This was kind of like almost like a power scaling video. And to prove this is actually a serious video, I even closed out the, hey, look, I had a whole tab open. I closed out of it. Like, this is to show you guys how serious I am. This is a real video. Tears, remember what I promised you? Hey, shout out to you if y'all get that joke. Absolute annihilation. Good fight, but Homelander loses. 50-50. Homelander wipes. Go over there. Whip out A-Train's cock. And blow him. And then you got, I don't know, you tell me in the comments. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really have no idea how many characters Homelander can beat, to be honest with you. Most people are familiar with Homelander as a big fish in a small pond. But today we're gonna test that theory and see how much of a big fish in a small pond is he actually. So without further ado, let's go and get into it. Ashton Levi, here's my question though. What are we counting? Are we counting his ability to like summon Invincible variants? Because in that case, he stomps. Like, I'm gonna give Homelander some grace and assume that Ashton Levi cannot summon Invincible variants. And it's just him, his brute strength, and those little like balls he can summon. Which, if that's the case, I mean, he was beating up on Invincible, but like, I don't think he was going like toe to toe, bar to bar. I think, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm going to say it's like maybe 50-50, because I feel like realistically speaking, I mean, then again, those orbs was giving Invincible a problem. Invincible is stronger than Homelander. Spoiler alert, but not really. So I don't know. I feel like realistically speaking, Homelander could probably, nah, never mind, because he did get his body genetically modified by like people from different universes. So good fight, but Homelander probably loses. Best Tiger, I'm not super familiar with Best Tiger's ability. Someone even told me he's not even blind. He just kind of nursed himself. I don't think he can beat Homelander. I mean, if it's just a regular gun and just pure skills, I mean, Homelander. And by the way, let's like give Homelander some grace here, because there's a statement that says Homelander isn't a man-made weapon that can be forced against Homelander, and maybe that means even nukes. So I don't think that gun's gonna do much or anything. So I'm gonna put Homelander wipes. But again, y'all free to let me know in the comment section down below if I'm bugging or not. I mean, you know, this is interactive. You know, any Invincible variant, just matter of fact, I'm debating if should I put any Invincible variant under remember what I promised you. Yeah, no, they belong in that. They belong in that. Biplane, Invincible, not Invincible. I think Homelander white biplane. Yeah, remember what I promised you. That goes for, god damn it. Bulletproof Mark, same thing. Someone told me that Bulletproof Mark was actually Invincible's original design. So glad he did not go with that design. I actually watched a video, super random by the way. I watched a video and a guy basically pointed out that the names in Invincible are actually like god awful. Like, most characters are just kind of named after the most blatant obvious bullshit. Like, never mind, we'll get to that later. Anyways, Business Baby, can this little fuck defeat Homelander? I don't know. I'm pretty sure somebody in the comments is gonna be like, "Oh, what do you mean, Business Baby stomps?" Hey man. But the question is that would Homelander really punch a? Why am I even asking this dumbass question? Yeah. I think for YouTube purposes, I'm not gonna put a goddamn baby in this tier right here. So we're gonna put him in Homelander wipes. This goddamn. Oh no, this dinosaur definitely beats Homelander. I'll actually put it as absolute annihilation, to be honest. Again, humans are humans, so you know, go over there, but pull out A-Train's cock and blow him. Flax. You know what? Flax and Mark died to a bunch of Reanimans, but those same Reanimans would probably stomp Homelander too, so never mind. I'm gonna put an absolute annihilation, because this one's like one of the weakest ones, so I wouldn't say he would like, you know, hit him with the Omni-Man special, but I do think that one still wins though. Garganus and Mark, yeah, you know what time it is for that one. I don't even remember these people. Yeah, put them right there. I think anyone in the Lizard League, Homelander probably defeats, to be honest, so I'm gonna put Homelander. I wouldn't say it's like to this degree, but I would say any Lizard League member Homelander probably defeats. You know what time it is with the Invincible variants. Kill Cannon, you know, Kill Cannon be fighting Adam Eve, but at the same time, if Adam Eve really wanted to just like erase this man from existence, I feel like she could, and I know Homelander would not have the same patience for Kill Cannon. I ain't gonna lie to you, unpopular opinion, I think Homelander probably could kill Cannon, honestly. And you have to even ask the question if that weapon can even be forced against, because again, Homelander isn't a man-made weapon that can be forced against him, so I'm gonna put Homelander Homelander wipes right there. Kyle, you know what time it is. Invincible variant, you know what time it is. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to do something. Okay, because if you're talking about like before he gets the superpowers, Homelander wipes. Let's treat this Mark like when he first got his superpowers, before he even got like his superhero outfit, just with him getting his first superpowers. Homelander will beat him like on episode 1. So just for the sake of saying Homelander can beat Invincible, let's go ahead and just put that. Let's pretend as if that's the Mark Grayson whenever he first got his powers. Maskless Mark, yeah, you know what time it is. Oh my god, bro, Mohawk Mark, if he finds out about Homelander's weird obsession with milk, he's going to flame the fuck out of him. Mohawk Mark is not gonna let that shit go. Mustache Mark, yeah, you know it. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Most of these are pretty self-explanatory. I don't remember this character that much. So y'all gotta let me know in the comment section down below. I don't even remember him that much. Paul, please don't step next to Homelander. He preys on people like you. Phantom Mark, yeah, you go over there. Yeah, most of these are pretty goddamn self-explanatory, if I'm being honest with you. Professor Ock, I'm gonna be real with you. I think Homelander probably white, but I mean, maybe. Yeah, self-explanatory. Reanimin. Now, yeah, the Reanimin definitely beats Homelander. If you don't think so, go back and go watch a YouTube compilation of every Reanimin ever and watch them beat the dog shit out of everybody. I'm pretty sure if Thrag came to Earth, the Reanimin will probably give Thrag a couple of punches. He'll probably be feeling them too. Yeah, there's no way. It wasn't as crazy. The Reanimin are just dead soldiers, just been like cybernetically amped up. So crazy. What if you gave a Reanimin Compound V? What do you think would happen? I don't know. Anyways, they was stomping on Invincible and Omni-Man, bro. Homelander, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it'd be a better question is that can one Reanimin beat Homelander? Just one. I don't think one could probably beat Homelander. I definitely think like 2 of them probably could. But no. Good fight, but Homelander loses. Rick, just for Kiki haha, let's just treat it like this is the Rick after he got the little Reanimin treatment. He still loses though. So, you know, go over there, pull out A-Train's cock. This dog, go over there, go pull out A-Train's cock and blow him. The Squids, this is kind of a weird battle. Let's just say Homelander versus you're gonna be on fucking blowing A-Train too. Oh my god, don't let Sinister Mark anywhere near. Supreme Lizard, yeah, he still gets wiped. I ain't gonna hold to Tech Jacket. Tech Jacket is exactly what the boys need. They need a motherfucker like Tech Jacket, bro. Tech Jacket left Mustache Mark in space crippled. Mustache Mark looking like a cockroach dead on the side of the road in space. And that boy was like this in space. Oh my goodness, bro. Matter of fact, I wonder can Tech Jacket one-shot Homelander? That would be a great question. I don't know. I'm gonna put it. You know what? I damn well want to put him in. Remember what I promised you? Nah. We'll be chill. He's definitely absolute annihilation though. Tether Tyrant. Homelander. Homelander wipes. Has there been a character yet that's been like a 50-50 matchup? How many of you have gotten that? Homelander wipe. Threat. Thrag solos the verse probably 3 times over. I'm not joking when I say Thrag can probably one-shot every single person in the boys. Yeah, that's the pure definition of remember what I promised you. 2 Punch Man, I like how this motherfucker name is 2 Punch Man. That is so funny. Invincible probably, not Invincible, Homelander probably wipes, so I'm not gonna lie. Viltrumite Mark, yeah, you know, someone tried to tell me that Viltrumite that Invincible is stronger than Spawn. Apparently Viltrumite Mark beat Spawn in the comics. I want y'all to understand if that's true or if it isn't true. Invincible is not stronger than Spawn. Like that's with Spawn versus Ghost Rider. It was like Invincible beat Spawn in the comics. If y'all actually think that was like canon to both of the stories, you're crazy. Wolfman, Homelander wipes. Aquarius. Okay, this is like one of the members of the Guardians of the Globe. I think Homelander can beat the Fish. I think so. I don't even think he would be a 50-50 fight. I mean, some people be like he held his horn against Omni-Man, but not really. He just shot some water at him. Like, nah, Homelander wipes. Homelander wipes. Martian Man, I think most members of the Guardians of the Globe, Homelander probably wipes, to be honest. Wipes. Red Rush. Okay, now this is, okay. Now, Red Rush beats Homelander, all right? Red Rush is like infinitely fast in A-Train. Like, he is, first of all, Omni-Man took out Red Rush first because he knew that if he would have stayed alive, it would have been difficult. There's nothing Homelander could do against Red Rush. Absolute annihilation. War Woman. Now, again, you can have the argument about War Woman held the own against Omni-Man. Like, the attacks hurt. You know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I think this is the first character I can maybe say it would be 50-50. Like, somebody got to go on this tier. I ain't make this tier for no reason, goddammit. So I think she's probably the closest character I think will be a 50-50 matchup, because I don't really think that those attacks on Omni-Man would be enough to say she beat Homelander. But if Queen Maeve can damage Homelander with how she did, and War Woman is still an off-brand Wonder Woman, but an upgrade version of Queen Maeve, then I'll probably say it'd be 50-50. Denise, go over there and suck A-Train's dick. Doug, yeah, cock and balls, buddy. Fire Force, cock and balls. Furnace, I think Homelander probably lose. Green Ghost, we didn't get a chance to see much of Green Ghost. So I'm gonna say Homelander wipes, to be honest. Go over there and go suck some cock and balls. Agent Spider, it'll be the first time Homelander destroyed the Spider-Man, but we didn't get a chance to see that much of Agent Spider, so I don't know. I think Homelander probably wipes though. I don't really think there's, the only Spider being they can probably beat Homelander is comic Spider-Man. That's about it. Angstrom Jr., for YouTube purposes, we're gonna put you in this tier right here, buddy. Caitlyn, yeah, go over there and go eat some cock and balls. D.A. Sinclair, again, this is not including the Reanimate. This is just D.A. Sinclair himself. So yeah, he's gonna be sucking some Homelander dick. Isotope, he can teleport, not enough. Eating cock and balls. The lava guy was able to do some damage on Invincible. I feel like he could definitely give Homelander a hard time, but Homelander has went through like heat and temperature like training. So I don't think it would be 50-50, but I do think Homelander does win though. Cock and balls. Octo balls. I don't remember that much of the Octo balls. So y'all gonna let me in the comment section down below. Where did he go? Where the fuck the Octo balls go? Bitch, okay. I don't know where the fuck I just put him in. He went somewhere though. Darkwing 2. I mean, he can snatch Homelander and put him to like that dark dimension, like how he did that one Invincible variant. Who knows what happened to the Invincible variant? I don't think that it would be enough though. I think Homelander just kill him in that other dimension. So I'm gonna put Homelander wipes. Darkwing OG. He just is a worse version of the regular Dark. Oh my god, yeah, bro. My goodness, bro. No, if the OG Darkwing fought against Homelander, it would be an Omni-Man versus Darkwing reenactment. Yeah, no, you're gonna be eating some cock and balls, buddy. Fight Master and Dropkick. Yep, you know what time it is. Giant. Yo, okay, even though the Giant is just an 8-year-old in like a monstrous body, do you think Homelander can beat him? I mean, Invincible uses him as a sparring dummy, and this was like a season 3 Invincible. I will argue that Homelander would beat the Giant. Nah, I don't think Homelander can beat the Giant, to be honest with you. I would say good fight, but Homelander loses. Machine Head? Okay, to be fair, we're not gonna say Machine Head can summon Battle Beast because that'd just be crazy. But like, let's just assume Machine Head summons everyone else that he summoned beside Battle Beast. He would still lose. But you know, I think go Octo Boss. Get your ass out of here. Oliver beats Homelander. Matter of fact, I would damn would have put Oliver. Remember what I promised you. Oliver's an asshole, bro. We put him under Annihilation. Oliver will probably one shot because Oliver doesn't have a sense of holding back. So I can realistically see Homelander like, okay, kid, what you got? And Oliver just rushes up to Homelander and one shots him, bro. Yeah, no, it'd be over with. Absolutely not, bro. Oliver knocked Conquest back. He would literally blow Homelander's face off his body. And Dresser, oddly enough, Homelander will probably fuck you, especially if you got some milk in them lactated titties. But you know what time it is. Powerplex stupid ass family. Yeah, y'all know what y'all doing. For YouTube purposes, you're going here. Lucian, yeah, you know. And yeah, remember what I promised you is all I gotta say about that. Mr. Lou, when he touched it, I don't think Homelander can beat Mr. Lou, I'm gonna call him fucking dragon. I don't think he can beat the damn dragon whenever he transforms to that form. As a matter of fact, I don't think I'll even go as far as say it'd be utter annihilation, to be honest with you. The narrator, hell, the narrator could probably be Homelander too. We'll put him in 50-50. This guy, yeah, you know what time it is. Powerplexes, my god. I think Powerplex will probably be a Homelander if he exists in the boys, but you know what time it is. The elephant is pretty stupid. He's like a very, very, very low tier villain. Ironically enough, that he was in the boys, he would probably be like top 5 strongest characters though. But nah, in general, Homelander still wipes though. Amber, yeah, you know what time it is. Yep, you know what time it is too. Damian Darkblood, we never see Damian Darkblood fight, so I mean, I guess he's gonna be eating dick. Doc Seismic, you want something funny? I think Doc Seismic could probably be Homelander. I think Doc Seismic can give Homelander a better fight. Well, no, I don't know, because again, Homelander, like Invincible and Adam Eve, they hold back. Homelander would like actually go for the kill every single time. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm gonna put this in 50-50 because I feel like that Doc Seismic has the abilities to actually beat Homelander, but I just see Homelander Homelander like not doing a bullshit and is flying up to him and they're just like trying to kill him off the rip. So in general, yeah, you don't even have any like real powers, buddy. I think the Maul Twins versus Homelander would be pretty funny to think about. I'm gonna be real with you. You know what? I think so. I think the Maul Twins can beat Homelander actually. Like, not only are they strong, they're like fucking off-brand blue Thanoses, but they're also extremely smart. So I think the both of them together could probably, well, you know what? I don't know. You know what? Maybe not. I would put this in 50-50 now I think about it, because again, Homelander could probably like one-shot them. I don't know if that laser would be enough to like split them in half. I'm 50-50. That's definitely a 50-50 fight. This queen, yeah, no, she's, yeah. Titan, nah, Titan cannot beat Homelander. I don't think so. I think Titan would probably put up a better fight than like 98% of characters in the boys, but he wouldn't be enough to beat Homelander though. Homelander would wipe. Alan the Alien, real talk, I want to put Alan and remember what I promised you, Tier. Alan the type of dude that'll one-shot Homelander and then feel bad because he legitimately did not know that he was that weak. Anissa, yeah. Now, ooh, you wonder what Anissa would do? Do you think Anissa would just kill Homelander, or you think Anissa would give Homelander the Invincible treatment? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Remember what I promised you, Tier. Remember what I promised you. Bulletproof. Don't listen. You remember how I said earlier I watched a video about a guy saying that all of Invincible characters, just superhero names, are super basic and very surface level. Bulletproof, Duplicate, the Immortal. I'm going to assume Bulletproof superpower is that he's bulletproof, but it doesn't mean he's laserproof though. Homelander. Matter of fact, I even go a step farther to say he's going to be fucking playing with A-Train's penis. Conquest. I think... If Conquest is in the boys, like, how fast, like, as far as seconds, do you think it would take for him to wipe out the entire verse? I think he could probably, like, he could just wipe the entirety of New York City just by flying through it. It'd be over with. General Craig, any Viltrumite can pretty much go in this tier, to be honest. Shay Smith, nah, Homelander white Shay Smith. Shay Smiths have not done enough for me to think that he can beat Homelander. Thaddeus, yeah, cock and balls time, baby. William, cock and balls time, baby. Black Samson, I ain't gonna lie, I think Black Samson low-key a fraud, because I thought his superpowers activated like season 2, and I haven't seen shit from it yet. So until I see Black Samson do something, he gonna be playing with A-Train's dick too. Duplicate, I ain't gonna hold you, she's so sorry. Homelander will literally laser through each and every single one of her clones, so I'm gonna have to say that he'll wipe. But funny enough, I'm gonna skip a line. Multi-Paul used his abilities like better than Duplicate. I know they have the exact same abilities, but I see Multi-Paul actually giving Homelander a harder fight than Duplicate. I feel like the Multi-Paul would actually put it as a 50-50 fight, but Duplicate, sorry ass, nah. Immortal, I've seen debates about can the Immortal defeat Homelander, and I think that the debate to a surface level is probably good, and to remember that the Immortal can throw motherfuckers in space. And Homelander cannot breathe in space. Immortal will wipe. I know Immortal has a very iffy track record, but Immortal will be more than enough to defeat Homelander. You remember the Immortal went toe-to-toe with Omni-Man in like episode 7 of the first season? Immortal could probably one-shot Homelander. It would definitely be utter annihilation. Monster Girl, you know what? I ain't gonna hold you. I see this being a 50-50 fight. I think Monster Girl can probably pummel Homelander, but at the same time, Monster Girl doesn't really have like the win-loss record for me to necessarily be like, oh yeah, she beats Homelander. I can see it going 50-50. You know what? I'm gonna have to say Monster Girl is a little bit more lenient, so she probably could beat Homelander, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm going to say she probably beats him, yeah. Robot himself, no. He did shoot that suit. You remember he shot that beam at Omni-Man, at that super like black purple beam in like that other universe? Maybe it doesn't count because that was another universe Robot. Robot by himself, I don't think could be. Well, he's so smart, he probably could think of something. I'll put it 50-50 because he probably could think of something that could potentially beat Homelander. So we're going to say 50-50. Rudy, yeah, that's just him outside the machine. Rudy, you're going to be doing something I don't think you want to do. Shrinking Ray, Homelander can like has super senses. I don't think Shrinking Ray is going to do. Well, you know what? I don't know. Nah, I don't think her power is enough. Homelander can probably. I think Homelander will probably win. You know, I say 50-50. Maybe 50-50 with Shrinking Ray. Rex killed the Invincible variant by blowing up his skeleton. Keywords, blowing up his fucking skeleton. So unless he's going to do that for Homelander, no, I don't think those explosions are going to do enough. He wipes. Yeah, get ready to eat some dick. Adam Eve, remember what I promised you, bro. Adam Eve wouldn't even get the chance to even go to that form, but she hit Conquest Conquest with. But imagine if she did though. No, Adam Eve is wiping Homelander. It's ridiculously. Her mama, yep, cock and balls. Cecil, yeah, you know, Cecil, you know what time it is. Debbie, yep. Well, Debbie, remember Debbie already died in the Homelander versus Omni-Man fight, so you literally know what time it is. Donald, yeah, cock and balls, baby. Invincible, yeah, Invincible himself fucking wipes. I think like the very moment, I'm trying to pinpoint what episode do you think he beats? I think about the time the third episode of the first season hits, I think that's when Invincible beats Homelander. Definitely since season 1 he beats Homelander. Right now in season 3, it's not even fucking close. He solos the verse right now. But like, yeah, no, there would be nothing that Homelander can do against Invincible. He can't even get past Omni-Man. What fuck make you think he can get? Well, he can't even get past. You know, never mind. Omni-Man. Yeah, come on. This tier is literally made for Omni-Man. We'll put him in the front of the list. This series literally made for him. You know, I think a better question would be, can Omni-Man solo the? Yeah, he solo the verse. I think a better question would be, can Omni-Man? No, never mind. I don't think it's a single question with Homelander and Omni-Man in the same sentence that would be like fair. Mildew. I don't remember we can do that much, but I'm going to say Homelander probably still wipes. And then thick Omni-Man, same gist. He'll fucking strangle the shit out of Homelander with them bare ass butt cheeks. Yeah. Let me know in the comment section down below. What character do you think Homelander can beat? If there even is any. And while you're down there, hit the subscribe button. It doesn't help me, but it helps you too. YCC content similar to this one. You guys did subscribe me, I appreciate it a lot. If you guys didn't, I guess we'll part ways. Either way, I go out my to keep it easy, and I'm gone. Peace.
That's all it is, man. Leap of faith. So much, 100